Now to this morning's top story. Another redistricting battle is heating up in our region.
Yeah, today Maryland lawmakers holding a special session on redrawing their state's congressional map. Let's start things off with Mel near the State House in Annapolis, where there will be a rally later. Morning, Mel.
Hey, good morning, guys. And the important thing for people to know is this will have no impact on the upcoming midterms. And ultimately, it will be up to Maryland voters to decide if they want their congressional districts drawn based on whatever political party happens to be in power. Polls have shown that Maryland voters generally do not like redistricting for partisan reasons. But the narrative for progressives and Democrats is that this is needed to respond to Republican-led states that are working to wipe out Democrat congressional districts. Maryland has 7 Democrat members of Congress and 1 Republican, Andy Harris, who has represented parts of the Eastern Shore for 8 terms. The Maryland Senate had resisted calls for early redistricting until the Supreme Court recently weakened federal voting rights protections for congressional districts based on racial demographics.
This is a precarious time where kind of personal feelings have to get out of the way. This is about doing what is right and making sure that Maryland is acting from a position of strength.
What they're going to do is change the Constitution so they can get their way. It's wrong. It really stinks of authoritarianism.
Now, Virginia voters approved a ballot measure in April to temporarily redraw congressional districts. That was blocked by the state Supreme Court on a procedural issue. Maryland lawmakers behind this effort say they're working carefully to make sure their legislation will withstand legal challenges that they believe will come. Now, the special session is scheduled to last 3 days. The constitutional amendment does require 3/5 vote approval by both the Senate and the General Assembly. And if it is approved, then it would be on the ballot for voters to decide this November, but it's for the 2028 congressional elections.